talked to Nas about having to step up today. What was her thoughts, her mindset? Because she had to step in and play a big role for you today.
Yeah, well, I didn't really say anything to her. I think Coach Lyles, this was her scout, and I think she spent a lot of time talking to Nas, especially when we found out BG was going to be a late scratch for the game. But the thing, Nas has been really good with all of her minutes so far, and I said we were going to play her more today, and then the things worked out where I got to keep my word this time. Well, Maya's very good. I mean, she's a high-level defender. She can shoot it. She can handle the ball and attack the rim a little bit. But, she's, with Ryan Leash have been really locking people up. But she's been coming in and she's been getting a lot of minutes against other teams' best players as well. And she's been taking that challenge and doing really well with it. Well, I was that was during a timeout. I'm pretty sure because I was trying to be as loud as I can, and I don't know if the team was using that because they were tired of hearing from me, but they were acting like they couldn't hear me through that timeout. I imagine that was pretty impressive. Yeah. Okay.
Coach, in the first half, offensively, it was kind of a back and forth game. And then going into the second half, there was a much bigger lead with score. Was there some speech during the half or something you really told the girls to kickstart that momentum?
No, it definitely didn't have anything to do with any speech or motivation or anything like that. Or even adjustments, really. The first half, we got some good shots, but we were like 3 of 18. I don't know exactly, but it was around that from 3. So it's going to be tough to extend any kind of lead when you're not shooting as well. And, with as much as they've been playing, it can be expected. That's one of the things where you see where a little fatigue might affect your perimeter shooting, especially. So second half, we made a few of those, and then we went on some nice runs where, the crowd got involved. It was high energy, and, we forced them to use a couple timeouts. Yeah. I think we're better when we're moving the ball and everybody's touching it and we're getting into actions. And that is, that takes more energy to play that way. But I thought for the most part, we really tried to make sure that we were getting good shots every possession. And, we were able to score enough to win. Well, I like her. I mean, I'll admit she looked a little nervous when she first got in and was a little jumpy, but I think the second time she got in, she took a deep breath and, unfortunately she had that 3 go in and out. It would have been nice for that to go down, but we know that we're going to need her coming up. So it's nice that she got a little bit in. There's going to be some times where we're going to need her more than even today.
Well, it seemed like Alicia was very aggressive this afternoon, kind of starting out. Just when you know that certain people are going to be out, how much does that maybe play into players' mindset to be as aggressive as possible?
Well, Leash is coming off a great game yesterday, and then today she got off to the great start and really kind of, held it for us until everybody else could start to get it going. Leash, she just loves to play ball, and so every game day she's super excited and high energy, and she's just had a tremendous start to the season.
And in that conference, you talked about the unity of the team. What do you see? Do you see some small improvements just in this short time?
Yeah, well, the team gets along very well on and off the court. They have that team chemistry already. The thing that I wanted is for them to be able to play together a little better and use each other to play to each other's strengths. And that does take time. And I think I have, over the last couple games, I think you've seen that, the ball's moved a little better. More people are getting involved and touching it. And so I think we're making some progress.
Coach been struggling offensively the past couple of games. About her defense.
Now, was that Rye? I heard the question, but I didn't
Yeah,
hear who
no,
you
no.
asked. Yeah, I think, Rye's shouldering a lot of the load right now with the ball handling, and I'm not making things easy on her defensively. We're really gearing up the things defensively, and I really need to give her a few more breaks during the game. And I think that would, really be beneficial. But she's so good, you never want to take her out. That's how talented she is. But I think if we do that a little bit more, even if it's just short breaks, I I think it would just be beneficial for her shooting and being able to finish and things like that. We're asking a lot of her, and she's giving us a lot.
Coach, one thing that's jumping out on the page is the rebound, 52, 18. It seems like, I don't know if every game y'all led in that category or not, but what is it about the rebounding and this team attacking the boards that you implemented so?
Well, I don't think that that's been an area where we've been great, and this was, that was kind of our biggest key for today is uh, we wanted to make sure that we didn't give up any second shots. We felt like, we get running to the other end before we actually get the rebound. So we all wanted to be in there and competing on the boards. And I thought for the most part, we did a really good job at that. And it was probably our best effort rebounding that we've had so far this season. Well, I thought, a lot of those are shots Tina usually makes. So part of that is just good fortune. The other part of it is at least we were being physical and at least making every shot tough where she had to score over us. So, with a great player like that, uh, you're just trying, you're not going to shut them out. You're just hoping that you can make them a little less efficient by making the shots a little bit tougher. And I thought for the most part, our posts were really physical. They made these shots a couple feet further out just because of us being physical and not letting her get real deep position where, she doesn't miss very often. So, I thought we did about as well as we can do on her.
We're good. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.